Hey guys, on today's episode of Dirty Bird Off-Road, we're going to show you what we're continuing from last night. Now we're doing the bends for the outside hoops, and we're going to show you how we're doing that in the bender and what we're doing to square everything up for the cage.
We started bending the driver's side, and we're trying to figure out what kind of contour we want here. We put another bend here and then a separate bend here to line up with the bolt holes back here for the trunk area. So right now it's not even tacked in yet. We just kind of placed it in here to get the measurements right. These guys are over here bending up the next tube for the passenger side. So and with this we got to be careful because we've already got a bend in it right here. So this bend's got to stay straight. If this leg is up at all, it's going to make that band crooked. Okay, so the tube's being bent now. You can see the radius inside here is starting to make shape. So this guy here is going to roll this way, and it's going to bend this tube this way. This side that Dan's got here, this is the side that's going to go in the front part. What Kyle's trying to do now is get this bend here, and then we're putting a little bend in here to contour this part of the bed right here. So it's going to be a little tiny bend here to make up the rest of the bend up here. Okay, so there we go. So we got the passenger side bent up. Well, Dan and Kyle did. So now they're trying to figure out where this position needs to go, and then they're looking at the same height across here. So Dan's trying to figure out the height coming from here up to this bar here. Obviously need to be consistent. They need to be the same height on both sides. What Kyle's doing back here is adjusting the height with the clamp. So he's bringing this bar up and down, adjusting that height that Dan's looking at there. So then we'll come over on this side, same thing, move this bar up and down to get the height that we need in there.
So we mark these two holes where it bolts to the bed, and then also where we're going to cut off the end of this tube.
We can get those two back pieces bolted in, and then we can measure everything else and start tacking stuff together. So this is the progress over here. So these guys got this bar in here tacked into place. They cross measured it, make sure everything was kind of consistent. What are you guys doing now?
Ready to put this rear bar in.
We're going to do this one across here on the back to tie another portion of the cage. Where are your measurements on?
We'll do this rear bar, we'll do the center bar, and then we can get the cross bar in.
So they're going to do this bar across here, and then he was saying that they're going to do another bar here in the middle about where this strap is. And that's going to tie the bar that's going to go across the top in the center to hold all the roof and everything down. So get that one tacked in place. So everything's kind of being held together. Take the straps off, and then we can put another bar right there in the middle, and it should be good to go. Alex thinks he has small biceps, so Kyle's measuring them for him. 16? How does that make you feel? Okay, these guys got this center bar all measured up and coped so it fits the inside of the other bars. Dan's just going ahead and tacking it up now so it's all in place, so everything kind of holds where it needs to be. And then they'll be working on that center bar that goes forward to back and getting that all tacked in place as well. All right, Kyle's bending up this bar here, putting the arch in it to match the roof, so it's got to be the same as these outer bars here. It's got to be the same arch that it has, or it won't line up and the roof will sit kind of weird. So that's what Dan's looking at right here, making sure that there's no high spot on this center bar here, because if it is and the roof goes on, it's not going to sit flat. So that bar that Kyle's bending will be this one right here that goes to the bar right above the windshield. And then they'll just get those cut out and get those put in place and get them tacked in, and they should be good to go. So he's checking this contour here has got to be the same on that one that he's doing there.